And again, Washington, no good.
Starting this game, nothing's going down for him.
Here's Arenas. Goes up. Laid in with the D draped all over him. Arenas has got his second bucket. Oh!
What about the setup? I mean, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes.
Well, putting it up there soft and throwing it down hard.
Excellent anticipation there, Kev. He placed that pass perfectly. That was an ugly possession. They were out of sync completely, and the ball just sailed out of bounds.
The Wizards making a switch here. He's checked in. Blatch gets called for blocking. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, it can be awfully hard to stay in front of guys at this level. He tried his best, but still got hit with the foul.
Here's Arenas. Arenas is called for charging. That is his first foul of the game.
Easy call there. He moved his feet, anticipated the drive, squared up to the offensive player. That was clearly a charge.
Here's Wall. From deep. Jason Richardson pulls it in.
Send that guy to the bench. Get him out of there. He's got no business taking shots from out there.
Left side Arenas. Great anticipation.
And you know, he's really struggled this game holding on to the basketball.
Lets it go. Shots good from Young. Here is Arenas. 2:02 left in the first quarter. Tipped. Washington trailing. Here's Young. Takes it up. Buries the short-range shot. He's got 6. And here now the Magic. Here's Arenas. And he lays that one up and in.
I love his tenacity and aggressiveness on offense. He's lightning quick and loves to take it to the rim.
What a year for Gilbert Arenas last year. Said he wanted a fresh start after the turmoil of last season. And Clark, I guess the Agent Zero nickname will have to be retired.
Yeah, I've got to put it on ice, partner. He's still got Hibachi, and hopefully he'll keep that one and play up to it as well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. McGee's checked in, and it's Howard in for Rashard Lewis. That free throw, no good. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Quite a force last year, Clark, the Orlando Magic. Just looking here at their numbers, they were just unstoppable in the Eastern Conference alone with 39 wins.
Well, Kevin, a lot of teams in the East would have been happy with 39 wins overall on the year, let alone winning those, having that kind of number in conference games.
And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has some info for us. Doris, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, Dwight Howard is certainly a load to handle inside, and with so much strength and explosiveness, defenses resort to hacking him night in and night out. Howard said, "I don't think people realize how much I take a beating every single night. You try not to get frustrated, but it's hard when you are taking it across the face. Sometimes you want to react to it, but that's not basketball. You've got to do what's best for the team." Guys, Stan Van Gundy makes the point all the time. He's the hardest guy in the league to officiate. Back to you.
Yes, so strong. He inflicts some punishment as well. Thanks, Doris. So it's Washington now. The Magic getting the bucket.
He's in foul trouble already. The coach is going to have to put him on the bench or risk him getting his third.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Here is Arenas. 6 points for him. In low to Howard. And yep, that falls, and the foul is called. We'll see him shoot one from the free throw line. And making a change here, the Wizards. He can't complete the three-point play. Arenas against Crawford. Here's Young. Back to Crawford. And taken away by Arenas. 1 second left. It's all tied in Orlando. 2K Sports. Back in a moment. And it's been a tight game as the second quarter gets going. Here's Arenas. Taking a look at the Wizards. Watching McGee up front. Then there's Lewis. Then there's Howard.
That can crush a defender's spirit when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Clark, is there anything better than a slam like that?
I don't think so.
Crawford outside. Back to Lewis. Goes up with authority.
Plays like that are what makes this league so great. He's a special player.
I don't care if you're a fan of another team. You have to admire someone, Clark, who can make those types of plays. Passes shot. Good.
That was a terrific possession for them. They got the shot they wanted and knocked it down.
One thing most people would probably admit when looking at Orlando come last April, May, and in the spring, they seemed underrated going into last season's playoff run.
Yeah, I think they were a bit under the radar, Kevin. I mean, people just didn't realize how good that team was defensively. They were a very solid defensive team. I mean, they would always kind of blind you with the three-point shooting and the ability of Howard to finish around the rim and block shots. But that team was a very good defensive team.
Here is Arenas. He has 6. Back to Turkoglu. On the line. And it's Arenas that time on the assist from Turkoglu. Arenas has got 8. On offense, here are the Wizards. Clark, with John Wall coming into town for the first pick, the writing was kind of on the wall, no pun intended, for Gilbert in Washington.
Yeah, but I think, Kevin, it was probably for the best. He needed a fresh start. The franchise needed a fresh start, and I think both are going to get just that.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Crawford. The shot is off. 8 points for him. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, some folks have mourned the demise of the mid-range jumper in the NBA, complaining that players are too focused on flash over substance. In typical Magic head coach Stan Van Gundy reaction, phooey, he says. If you look, a mid-range jump shot is the lowest percentage shot you can take. The 3 highest percentage ways to score are free throws, layups, and three-point shots. So to me, let's try to get those. It's an effective way to play. Guys, that is the Orlando Magic's plan of attack.
They've built their team to get those shots, too. Thank you, Doris.
They switched it up. It's now a 1-3-1 zone.
Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Orlando. Nelson comes in for Gilbert Arenas. The Wizards making a switch here. And he can't hit the second. So how fortunate are the Wizards to have landed the #1 overall pick in the offseason?
Well, they picked a nice year to be lucky in that regard, Kevin. I mean, Wall is just the kind of player that I think can take Washington and the NBA by storm and get this franchise back on track.
Now here's Howard. Deflected.
He knew exactly where the ball was going and got a hand on it.
The Magic trail by 3. Slammed in by Richardson.
He threw down that 360 like it was no problem at all. That's insane skill.
The guys on the bench are just falling all over themselves.
Yeah, they loved it. That's a good look. Very nice look.
Here's Nelson. The shot misses, and it's the Wizards taking it the other way. Guarded by Crawford. From the stripe, Richardson, no luck.
Kevin, that's the kind of shot you want. You can't ask for better execution on offense, but sometimes they just don't fall.
Crawford's shot is good. Here is Nelson, still looking to get on the scoreboard. Here's Richardson. It's one-on-one. Here's E. And the rebound goes to Howard. Orlando trailing here.
Great opportunity to go 2 for 1 here. They want to take full advantage of the time remaining. Well, between these two teams, they are just not holding on to the ball quite as well as I thought they would, Kevin.
The shot by E, no good. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Richardson buries it from 14 feet. Richardson's got 12 points in the game. Here's Wall. Richardson covering. Yee nets it from the wing. And the Wizards lead by 5.
That's exactly the way you practice it. Hit the open man for the great look.
And here is Lewis. Here's Wall. And he dunks that one in.
Excellent defense, and the steal earns them a quick bucket in transition.
And so we wrap up the first half. 2K Sports.